right, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Golden Dice podcast gameplay commentary video. This got a lot of good feedback last time, so we're going to go at it again. As you can see, myself, Jack, on the right, wearing the Eagles jersey, is playing Jin. Green with Conversion Lab, and Flock is playing Tarkin with Tarkin Town. And Flock opens up with a TIE Fighter. I open up with an X-Wing. Flock is now talking about what side do I hate playing my space or ground units on. This Eagles jersey is from a week ago, coming off the Kansas City Chiefs win, not the 49ers loss. And so it looks like Flock opts to take initiative instead of buffing up the TIE Fighter. Looks like he drew in a Starwing Scout. Looks like he's got Boba Fett in hand. I've got an R2. He's got the Snowtrooper that gives the attack. He's got a cell block. And I can't tell that last card at the back. I've got a Wing Leader, Leia, and something else. Maybe a Dodonna. So he does opt with the Snowtrooper Lieutenant. And swings for 4 into my base. So his reason, probably for not doing Tarkin, is because I could have opened... If he'd Tarkined, I could have opened attack and traded both. I'll kill the TIE Fighter. So I just kill the TIE Fighter straight up. And I take 1, because I do it with Jin's ability. Jin -1s to the attacker. And now I've got R2, 3PO, Leia, and a Wing Leader. He exhausts Tarkin, pays 1, gives an experience token to an Imperial unit, and he does it to the Snowtrooper Lieutenant. So instead of getting the droids going, I opt for a Wing Leader. So now I've got a 4/5 in space with 1 damage on it. Jin is kind of interesting. She's a little bit mid-range. Kind of plays like a similar style to Luke. Not as effective, I feel. Looks like Flock drew maximum firepower and Force Choke and might have put that Force Choke down. I think I'd rather keep that than the maximum firepower. Then Fox, like I said, is playing in an aggro Tarkin deck. So in reality, you probably could have Tarkin Town the X-Wing right away, but that would have let me... I still would have had a decent option of going into the droids. But now I'm up to 4. I've got Dodonna. Still have the droids. Still have Leia. Oh no, I guess it looks like I sent R2 down. Now I have Akbar in hand. 3 for cell block for Veers. Yep, so that Snowtrooper Lieutenant is getting scarier and scarier. That is now a 4/4.
Do Conversion Lab and kill Veers.
So I have to do, yep, Conversion Lab, take out his Veers.
No money.
But now his Tarkin Town, probably better value than when I originally said with the X-Wing.
No resources, I should say.
Do 4.
Yep, he stacks up another experience.
I will do.
I do 4 to make it even at 21. He swings back for 4 as well.
I'll take the initiative.
I will pass. So actually,
I opt for the initiative, when in reality, I probably swing with the Wing Leader. I think that is the better choice than letting him just get a free Tarkin Town.
No, you'd still be 1 short.
Oh,
I mean, there's Dodonna in there, but
+1. Oh, because they're all +1. So, I think I'm just going to do it.
So it looks like Flock is debating Tarkin Town. He wanted to kill the X-Wing, right? That's a scarier unit, but he realized that Tarkin Town Dodonna is just as good of a play. I draw into home 1 and Surprise Strike. He gets a Super Laser Tech and a TIE Fighter. So this list must be pretty old. I think actually I took the Super Laser Techs out of there. I feel like in Tarkin they just weren't as effective as I hoped they would be. Pretty close. Looks like I resourced the home one since I know it'll be several rounds before I get to play that. I'm only at 5 right now. Not totally sure what the best round for me here is.
I'll exhaust.
Yeah, I'm probably thinking that and a surprise strike or that and Akbar. But in reality, I probably should just save that because Tarkin's coming out this round. So I don't really see a reason why I did that.
Spend 1 for TIE Fighter.
He drops TIE Fighter. Honestly, I'd lose out on damage, but Akbar into that doesn't sound too bad. He's probably gripping the maximum firepower, hoping to blow up Jin.
4.
4. Yeah, I'll spend 4 for
Oh, no.
firepower.
He's bringing it out right now. So that's a good thing I attacked with it, right?
No,
It
it's the same target.
Oh, same target? That's right. Yeah, well, I'm not. I thought it was 2 different. It's 2 different amounts.
Flock doesn't know the cards again. He thought maximum firepower could be 1 unit into one and then 1 into another, but it is same units in one. But that feels pretty good for me, right? Losing the big unit I had kind of feels bad, but him maximum firepower after I attacked with it makes me feel like I got value.
I know.
And we're all very proud of Flockton right now because he brought out Tarkin on 5. That is not something he normally has done in the past. We're all very, very proud of him. But it's definitely looking a little hairy for me. I mean, a lieutenant coming out, or Tarkin coming out and being able to give a 3rd token to lieutenant definitely can make me nervous. I really don't have any board state at this point. His Tarkin could kill my Leia here, and just having a 2-1 in space, he's probably content to just trade that TIE Fighter into it. I do have Jin next round, but it's not looking super, super great.
Yeah, I'll do 3 for Akbar.
And so now I probably have a choice of do I do 2 into Tarkin, get him close? Do I kill the TIE Fighter? Oh, actually, I should have done 2 into the lieutenant. Well, no, because he's going to buff that. I'll say because then I could trade with Leia into it, but it's going to get a buff next round anyways. It's probably debating Leia or the base.
I'll do 2 to base.
I think base is the right call there.
Sadly, get insurance.
He is an aggro deck, so now he has a 5-5 on board and a 2-7 Tarkin on board. And I've only got a 1-4 Akbar and a 2-2 Leia. I draw on a 3PO and a Wing Leader. He gets, looks like, a Cell Block and a Death Star Stormtrooper. So, I mean, he's pretty content. I don't know what resourcing here does for him. Yeah, I think staying at 5 is pretty good for him. I'm obviously going to go up to 6. I need to for my leader. But he's only playing
Yeah, I'll surprise strike and kill it.
like 1 or 2 cards anyways. All right, so I go with the surprise strike to kill that. So that's not, I'm probably pretty happy with that. Now he's forced into playing something else.
4.
4 for TIE advance.
Yep, he drops a TIE advance, buff Tarkin up 2. And now I'm in a spot where I could and probably should just trade the Wing Leader into the TIE advance to continue
Oh, beefy Tarkin.
him not getting value out of Tarkin's ability. Yeah, I think just him me continually denying his ability to get those extra experience tokens down is probably the better play, but I'm probably just concerned that I'm about to
I'll do one in Tarkin.
get smacked.
And heal one.
And so I do only take 3 back, right, due to Jin's ability. But again, I think that's
I'll do
the wrong play,
4.
because now I cannot efficiently trade into the tie advanced. It is now a 4-3.
Misplay.
My 2-1 does nothing.
Who, me?
No, me.
Oh.
I should have killed. I let you hand down an experience token.
Yeah, I realized.
I should have killed.
Day late, $1 short.
But I'll do 2 base.
And so I just do 2 to base. I still got 3 resources up. He just has 1. And I haven't brought out Jin.
3 monies. I'll spend 1.
He drops the Stormtrooper.
Bring out Jin.
Because in reality, if I do that, and then, like, if I killed his tie advance and then he played the Stormtrooper, I could have killed it with Akbar, but instead I did 1 generally meaningless damage at this
I'll do
point.
wing leader.
I guess that's probably my thought process as the wing leader, because now I'm 6,
Jin's strong though.
but he's still 9 health.
So what is there? So
She's a
while
6'9".
a friendly unit is attacking.
6'9", baby. Nice. I'll do 6 to base.
6 base.
And 6 to base. He got a Tagi, he's got the Interceptor, and 2 cell block guards. And that is going to be very annoying to deal with, 2 cell block guards, because I'm obviously in a good spot. I have more than enough damage on board if Jin is able to get off her attack. But with him at 6 resources and 2 cell block guards, it's going to be hard to deal with. And he's got to drop it first action, because if not, I'll attack with Jin and then finish him off with the wing leaders.
Cell block guard.
So it looks like I'm back to 3PO and R2 in hand on top of, I believe, is that a surprise strike?
I'll do 2 to base.
To this point, I still could just win off the surprise strike and probably, you don't want to lead off with it because then he knows to kill the other wing leader, but here you hope he just makes a mistake.
I think I'll take a.
Yep, so if he didn't kill that wing leader, if I did have that surprise strike in hand, that
Sir.
would have been game, which I believe that is the top card.
Um,
No, that's a waylay. All right, so it's all irrelevant.
Look at the top card. You're back.
Oh, look, I see it's a Bright Hope. And I know that I've got R2 in hand. And I'm probably just trying to dirtle to make him go under 3 resources.
I'll do
So then I could play the waylay and know that he's not going to play it again.
4 to base.
Tarkin comes in. That buffs the Stormtrooper. Right? I would have loved to trade Akbar into that, but I could not.
I'll do 2. And play 3PO, and I'll say 4.
And I somehow knew.
Base.
I take 4 to base, right? So there goes that advantage I had. It was 12 to 5, and now it is 5 to 4. And so, knowing he has another cell block, it's definitely pretty hard. I'm going to have to use Jin to kill one of them. There's just really no way around it. At this point, I'm, again, just dirtling, get the extra health. He can't just claim and win. And then he just drops the second one anyways. So,
Amazing.
at this point,
Tyler Flockton's seen all 3 cell block orders.
yeah, at this point, I know that he has seen all 3. He played 2 of them, and then when he does his resources, he like picks them up and flashes you.
You've seen 3.
So at this point, yeah, I got to trade Jin into one of them, and then just waylay the other. He'll have initiative,
Check your resources.
and we'll just kind of have to see how that goes, because he's gonna have the actions to
Early.
kill me, so it's not looking
I was
super
looking at
great.
it, or no, you were moving. You
Oh.
as you
Oh,
were
I think I'm
moving
just
it sideways,
making
you
fun
were
of him right now.
Yeah.
There it is.
guess I'll kill one. I take 2 back.
Which one do you want to kill? The one with 1 health, or?
No, we'll kill that one.
Yep, so I kill the one that has more health.
Okay, I asked I was gonna kill that one.
Fox should probably claim.
I'll take the initiative.
Sure, I'll waylay the cell block guard. Welcome to Tyler having the 1 card. Oh my god. And I'll pass.
And I top deck the Han Solo and a Lethal Insurgent. He gets a, looks like a Shore Trooper and looks like a General Tag.
Yep.
So he's going to spend an action to play that because he has to, because Jin is showing lethal. He still needs 2 actions to kill me. And that's General Veers, excuse me. So Interceptor, Veers, Shore Trooper, and the Cell Block Guard. So he has to, with his hand, play that cell block. He doesn't know that I have Han. But then Han will come down and kill that. He has no other options.
Already these 3.
And I should then be able to kill with Jin.
Kill it.
Because she has 9 health and 2 damage on, so someone need to do 7 damage. And he doesn't have that either. So as much as I complain about Flock top decking 3 cell block guards, I hit Han when I needed to.
Lethal.
Jin's pretty interesting. She feels like she just plays like a worse mid-range Luke. I think if there's some decent size, like some more yellow units that we could get. Oh, at this point I was saying.
This guy, dude.
I forget what he
I
said.
had all units except for the maximum.
I don't know what he could have had really. Maybe another maximum firepower. I forget. But yeah, Jin is interesting. I think she needs some maybe a little bit higher health units that can simply do her action a little more in yellow. Definitely has some good stuff with like Ezra. What else is in yellow? She did get some new stuff that I didn't have in this deck. The new Marine. I have Greedo in there now. So Jin definitely seems like a pretty good mid-range deck, and I think she's gonna flesh out pretty well. Maybe like a B tier leader if I had to guess, but this was our first like session with her, so I like her. I dig her. Beating Tarkin is obviously a pretty good bar, right? If you can beat Tarkin, I think he's like a high B tier as well. You're in a pretty decent deck. I just ran green because I feel like green ramp, but I definitely think there is value in both the other colors. Blue gets a little weird because then it's like just run, at that point maybe just run Luke. But aggression definitely offers some viable options with control and open fire and some of the aggressive units that can trade well as well, right? The A-Wing with Sabine and stuff like that. But appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, I'm still new to doing commentary on this, so any feedback that you have, feel free to just throw it out, DM, comment on YouTube, whatever it might be. But as always, appreciate you watching, tuning in. Give us a like, a follow, whatever it might be. And we will catch you next time. This is ideally going to be 1 week. I lost my voice. Got sick last week. But I don't know. Wild Wednesdays, commentary Wednesdays, critique Wednesdays. Maybe it'll be Wednesdays. I'm not going to commit to that because then I'll probably forget next week and do it like a Thursday or something. But, trying to get back to podcast and get this on a weekly basis. But, yeah, that's our plans. And appreciate you tuning in.